So then now on the inverse, say the Warriors win, what does this do for Steph Curry's legacy?
I I think it can bump him up into the top 10 all time
Yeah.
because I think it's hard. Well, definitely the top 10 of like the modern NBA, like since the merger. Because I mean, you have Wilt in back then, and you have Bill Russell, and you have Oscar Robertson, you have Jerry West, like all those
You got to have
guys.
Elgin Baylor in there
Yeah,
too.
like there's all those guys who it's like, okay, well, how do you really rank them? Because it was such a different era. So like, I don't know. It's so hard to rank those guys, in my opinion. But I'm like, okay, everything since the merger, I think you would have to put Steph top 10. I think him and Shaq would probably be right at the same level. And Steph would be knocking on the doors of like Kobe and guys like that.
So my thoughts on it, I would rank him higher than Shaq and Kobe if they win, because now I'm not taking anything away from them, but if they win, right, Steph gets Finals MVP. He finally gets his first one.
Yeah.
But he will have had 4 championships in 6 years, which
Yeah.
he'll have as many as LeBron, and he'll have done it in less time.
Yeah.
And he will have been a part of one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history. I mean, undeniably. And something he did, he can definitively say he changed the NBA forever.
Yeah.
Because if
That's
you look, I mean, we've been watching the NBA long enough. I remember in the late 2000s, I mean, guys shot threes, but it wasn't at this
no.
quantitative volume and from as
Even just
far out.
Yeah, even just watching like the 2011, 2012, 2013 finals, like those Heat years,
Yeah.
it's not like I used to think that they would shoot a lot of threes then, but like
Go back and
compared
look
to
at the numbers.
now,
Yeah, go back and look at the numbers that maybe breaks 20 or 30 attempts, but
yeah,
now teams regularly shoot 40, 50, and
I
and
I
it's
mean
not
even
even.
even LeBron shoots like 8 a game himself
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but so Steph Curry will have been to 4 finals in 6 years, had well, and 4 championships in 6 years. Excuse me, he will have been to 6 finals in 8 years and will have had 4 championships from that. That's what I
Yeah,
meant to say. Which the only other players that have ever done that were Michael Jordan and, well, I mean, LeBron made 8 in a row, but he didn't win 4 from it.
yeah,
Um,
we won 3.
but it would have been Michael Jordan with the Bulls and then Bill Russell with the Celtics way
Yeah,
back when.
that's
And I
true.
think Magic Johnson, I have to look and see because I know he made 9 finals and
Yeah,
won 5 championships, but I don't know
yeah,
but like, anyways, he's in legendary company. He's already considered the greatest shooter of all time, and everything he does just adds on to that. His
yeah.
3-point record will literally be unbreakable, especially if he plays for like another 7 years,
Yeah, no, I don't
which,
know if any it's gonna be like John Stockton's assist record or something. Like no one's even gonna get close to it.
yeah, like if anyone is going to beat it, they probably haven't been born yet.
Yeah.
Like, um, yeah, like uh, I think he might even be able to go top 8.
Because
Steph
I
Curry with
think
this.
I think he would be hovering right around the tier of like Tim Duncan, Kobe, and like not quite, maybe like Larry Bird too, like right in that zone
Yeah.
of like I don't know 6 through 10. Like I would have to go and do like a deep dive, and so I could actually rank them properly.
That's a
But
video for next time, guys. Or
yeah, that's a
not
video
next
for
time,
when
but
the
down the
season is
future,
over.
we'll rank
Yeah, when
our
the
greatest
season's
players
over.
ever. Um,
So
yeah,
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 I
but
think he would go in that tier.
Steph Curry automatically gets elevated, though. We're both agreeing he's at least a top
Top
10.
10. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
and I might even rank him higher than Tim Duncan because just look at the way he has changed the game. To me, that is so huge when you can
Yeah,
literally say like you changed the way basketball is played forever. Like I thought LeBron could kind of say that,
Yeah.
Because I feel like he was one of the first superstars that made it okay to pass the ball. You don't have to always take the last
Oh
second
yeah,
shot.
he did that, and I feel like he was the first player to really start the player movement era.
Yeah,
So he changed the game in that way.
but like in the way that it like has changed in just, I don't know, a positive way for basketball
Yeah,
kind of a thing. Like I really can't think of any other guy. Like, I mean, Dr. J kind of like pioneered the flashy dunk,
yeah.
and then like
Jordan with the sponsorships.
yeah, and then Steph Curry with the limitless range.
Yeah, well,
So
and because like another way I think LeBron has changed the game too is like the off court stuff because I think he's laid out blueprints on how to start companies, how to be like a business mogul
yeah,
more than anyone else, especially because he's the first player to become a billionaire while still playing.
yes, yeah,
But like other than that, I think Steph Curry has changed the game more than maybe anyone.
yeah. Well, and look at any like if you play basketball with any like younger kid, they never there's no driving in for a layup. You just
No.
shoot the three. That's what everybody does now.
And that's even what I did back
Yeah.
when I was younger and couldn't drive in on you or dad or anything. Like
Oh
I would
yes.
launch threes.
5, 6 years ago, yeah, Blake was jacking up threes all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
he still does, but
That's-
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, no one did that before. Like before what, like 2014, 2015, I would say.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, hands down. And I think this um this gets rid of any asterisk that might be attached with Steph Curry's career. Because
Yeah.
like, he in 2016 he blew the 3-1 lead after being the unanimous MVP. And granted, they won back to back, but everybody was kind of like, you had Kevin Durant.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it's like, well, let's see. He won a ring before KD got there. He's winning
Yeah.
a ring after KD got there. Also, don't forget when KD left, I think everyone kind of thought, I mean, outside of like Northern California, it was like, well, that's the last time they're going to even be in the finals. That
Yeah,
team's done now.
I
And
definitely thought so.
and now I'm like, there's no reason why they shouldn't be a finals contender next year and probably the year after that.
Well,
Like,
yeah, and that's why I kind of relate him to Tim Duncan because Tim Duncan didn't win Finals MVP every year. Like he's not a five-time Finals MVP, but he was the culture, he was the system, he everything started with him. And that's
yeah,
kind of how it is with Steph. It's kind of like a plug and play of just different players, but he makes everything possible because he has unlimited range. So the offense is super spread out and his movement without the ball and also just the culture of being selfless because he
yeah.
is probably the most selfless superstar we've ever seen in
Oh,
my
yeah.
opinion.
Oh, hands down.
And so
Hands down.
that's why I think especially because like Tim Duncan, how he would win, he never won like back to back or anything, even though Steph has, but it's like just a extended window of
I
team
mean,
greatness.
Tim Duncan won in 3 different decades. I don't know how
Yeah,
many players can say they did that.
exactly. I don't think any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it. So, but yeah, like, and especially if they go on and win, next year or the year after, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to add what I think everybody already knows and acknowledges that. And it makes me grateful that we got to see two of the greatest generational players ever play
Yeah.
each other 4 times in the finals.
I feel like it's like the modern day Bird and Magic because they're both regarded as two top 10 players. And
Yeah.
I think Steph and LeBron were our version of that.
Yeah. That's kind of cool to think about it like that.
Yeah.
I like
Which,
that.
which is weird because Steph is so much younger than LeBron, but it just since LeBron like has extended his career for so long.
I mean, LeBron's only 4 years older than him.
I mean, playing career wise.
Oh, playing
Because
career.
Steph
Yeah.
came in what in 2009?
I think it might have been 2008
Well, so it was
8
like
or
5 or
9.
6 years later.
Yeah. I
Wouldn't
mean,
think that would necessarily be a rivalry.
yeah. LeBron is going to be rivals with Curry. He's going to be rival. I mean, he already
Giannis.
has been kind of rivals with Jason Tatum and
Yeah,
Giannis. Like
exactly.
LeBron, you can't compare. LeBron's going to be rivals. LeBron's rivals with Michael Jordan, and they haven't even played a
Yeah,
game against each
that's
other.
true.
So
That's his biggest rival.
yeah.